Alright, Eugene Backyard Repairs with another. We got the TRX up on the lift table. We're going to take care of some tie rods today. Got a box here, should have 2 new ones in there. In fact, maybe we should open said box, make sure there's 2 new ones in there. I haven't looked, it's been sitting up there since before Christmas. Make sure what I got is what I ordered. Not sure if these are used ones. But anyway, the ones on here are one side's a tie rod, the other one's a what's left the tie rod and 2 Hymans welded to the tie rod. We might only be changing one if these are no better than the ones on there. There we go. Dogs are barking out in the background. Our tie rods here. A little up and down play on them. Nothing severe. Let's get to the one side here. One side is welded and it's got Hymans on there. You don't know what a Hyman is. You're about to find out in a minute here. I hope the only thing that's welded on this is the tie rod. It's got 2 9/16 nuts on here. Somebody did a good job. I mean, they welded it up, they locked them together. I think they used even lock washers. Dirt in the threads is slowing me down here. Bolt. Use a flat on the bottom. Use a flat and a lock on the top. So they didn't do a bad job. Just you know, why am I gonna leave a non-adjustable tire? Because one tire is off from the other one. I'm guessing they hit something in the threads yanked out of the tie rod end, so they placed them with Heim joints. Heim joints just there's nothing wrong with just a ball in the center and then the bolt goes straight to them. Nothing wrong with that. But we like to fix it back to the original possible. Inside one's gonna be rough. Ooh! Inside one's a little rusty. Let me get to touch something here. We got the turn. Thank God for the ratcheting wrench. Ratcheting wrench for the win. No, they're not. Hoping I don't need to get to the bottom until I clean the threads off now. No, they're not. Not sure how the bolt comes out. It looks like it's going to hit the bottom before you can get it out. Alright, let's get the whole tie rod off. That's a Hyman. You can see this one she's slightly bent. She kicks off to one side. I don't know what they were riding to, but it was rough. I'll take this skid plate off here to get these bolts out. Well, they bent the ear on it. No problem. Ear on one side is actually bent. Something tapped that out. Oh, what? It's a little 125. What did they ride over? You get this bolt. You have to get the bolt out here. Pull this hardware back on. Where is the other washer? Huh, we didn't put a washer on this one. No. Alright, I'll bring it back in 1 second. I'll clamp some of this stuff and we'll get the new one back on. Alright, we took a ye old crepe link here and a pipe back there off the wall, and we straightened out that ear a little bit. We'll get you in here so you can see it. You see it right, whoops, ear right here was bent way down. We flattened it out a whole lot. That's where the new tie rod's going on, or the used tie rod. Back up here, up a little bit. Alright, doesn't matter which one you put either. Hoping this might straighten the tire out a little bit too. 87 Trx125. This one's like an 85, but they didn't change them. Tag on the one. End to end on this one's a little bit longer. I think this was the tire, if I remember right. This tire would be straight and this one was tipped in some. So a little longer might have not hurt it. It's very easy to put on. Got the right wrench. Yes, I do. Got it back in there. I probably should have done a drill bit to that hole. So, it's being smashed in like that. Treads are not going to go too nicely. And not too bad. Turn these handlebars straight. Oops. You can already see it. now the tires are like this. Back you up here. They're facing inward, so they both gotta go in actually a lot. Yeah. Loosen the jam nuts here and here and spin it in a lot. Phew. Hope I can get this back somewhat straight. I mean, not that it matters. It's not like it's a high-speed machine here. But I like to adjust them in some. We're gonna polish it, and I'm gonna get the hardware back on here and new cotter pins in it, and we'll see if we can adjust. Alright, unfortunately it looks like somebody didn't adjust this right, whatever card the ones came off of, because this one's all the way in and this one's all the way out. I need this one to go back to kick that tie rod out, or kick that spindle out. It's way, they're almost like this. This one's not as bad. It seems to be even here and there. So I might be able to just crack them nuts loose and adjust that one. But this other one, I think I'm going to have to take the end right back off of it. Straight down with some WD here. Yeah, like I said, because of this one being cranked way far out and the other one all the way in, somebody's had this off and then turns it. Instead of supposed to crack the nut on the inside and outside, just turn the tie rod and it'll one's left hand, one's right hand, so you suck it in or it'll go outward. So not a big deal. Yeah, what size is that? This bed to break them loose while they're on here. Yeah, see, that was easy. 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 Yeah, see, Keep the headlight somewhat straight here. I don't know if you can see. We'll back you up. Keep the headlight somewhat straight in the machine, which should be the handlebars should be pretty straight. These handlebars, if you ain't noticed, the one, if you're facing that, the one to the right is up higher than the one on the left. I need to get that grip off there and put a bar on that and one and adjust it just a touch. Alright, so what we're really going to do is, like I said, we're going to pull the nut back off the bottom of this. We're going to turn this tie rod. A wrench. And take this one back off. That's a long ways. We'll try it. Hope they didn't change the front beam on the 87. It's all the way in. Put it back in. Headlight's still standing there. It's much closer. I might take the inside. I might take the inside off. And all right, we're back. Slight technical difficulties. Camera ran out of room. Got about 7 minutes left. All right, we're gonna pause this and definitely gotta take the inside tie rod off. I'm gonna take the nut back off and I'm gonna crank that one in as far as I can get, and we'll see where that gets us. If I can get this one pulled in farther, I might be able to crank this one out and that'll move that one over. So we'll see. We get that inside one off. Alright, there we go. We got it adjusted way better. Now we're gonna get on the other side. I gotta do the same thing, take the inside and the outside off and crank it and see if we can get it in there or get it close. Alright, the little toe in is not gonna be bad. It'll just help the four-wheeler go a little straighter. So, alright, we'll be back. Alright, we get the other side adjusted in. You notice there is a slight toe in on both sides. That's as far as you can turn them. You can't pull that one out anymore, and if you pull that one out farther, it's just going to make this one toe in farther. So, because the more you kick this side out, the more it's going to pull that side with it. So, alright, bring it back when I get everything tightened back up and ready to put some tires back. Alright, it's the next day actually. Make sure I got time on this camera. Yeah. My birthday. We get the tie rod back on the TRX. Here's the old tie rod. Somebody had cut this one off. Somebody had stuck a bolt on the one side right here. So lock. It was a nylock and it wasn't the right thread pitch. I could not get that thing off. I fought with it until I had to go to work yesterday and I had to stop. So we got both this one off and that one off. My suggestion is, if anybody's trying to do this, is to take these plates out right here. These mud guards, because it's a lot easier to get to the bolts. I didn't do it on this side because that one came apart pretty easily. But I did it on this side because I had a fight with the back bolt nut trying to get off the tie rod. So anyway, it's not hard to take this out. It's only 3 screws. But now that I'm done with this, I'm gonna get this back on. Might be a little difficult to get it back on because the bike's sitting on the frame. I'm gonna throw the hardware on the floor just for fun. Get this done so I can a video uploaded for of this bike swapping out the carb on it. That was a feat in itself with not being able to find the original. Well, you can find the original parts, but if you watch my video, you see what your chances are if you buy an original part, because this carb had an issue and had an issue, and then to buy a used carburetor, you might end up with the same issue. So anyway, yeah, let's go check out that video. Should be posted up today. But yeah, I ended up off camera, I ended up taking both tie rods back off the bike. Ran a die down on the right hand thread side and shortened them up about a ½ inch to give them some of that toe in out of it. I'd rather have a little toe in though than toe out. So now I can just take the outside tie rods off, crack the nuts loose, the right hand is ready, and crank them out a little bit if I need to bump toes out too far. Maybe pull it in a little bit. I can't tell because I'm not on the bike, but they look pretty straight now. This one's out some. But like I said, now I can crack this loose and I can crank this one out and move this in. That one's not too bad. It's the same way. I towed out a little bit. So we're going to pause here for a second. We're going to crank them back in and then we'll get tires back on. Alright, there we have it. We got both tie rods back on. Both cotter keys installed. Tightened down. Not saying it's perfect. But definitely looks a lot better than it was. This tie rod on this side, you couldn't tighten it, so you couldn't on the when you sit on the machine, the right side one, the one over here, you couldn't tighten the inside one, so it was always loose. So the tire was kind of just floating. So I get the tires back on. One of them's underneath the XR. Kind of run late on time yesterday, so I kind of just tossed everything back in the garage real quick. Went to work. Still got to get a stud for one side. So I got three studs on one side, 4 on the other. I'm wondering why there's a castle nut, tie rod. Yeah, it's got to be a big improvement. It was not safe before. Had so much tire wander, it wasn't even funny. First of all, the tires would have been wandering. Second of all, would have been eating tires. So, had to be fixed. I'm guessing if the right parts would have been used on this, it would have been much better. I notice one of these is not a locking nut. I'm gonna get some Loctite put on this. Alright, there we go. I checked the threads on this so I can get a new stud and whoops, some new stud for this one, and maybe new lug nuts all the way around. I only got the impact on 2, so you can get them back off. So yeah, folks, tie rods, 85 Trx 125. Like I said, they had to go because one of them had that high end. There's nothing wrong with high ends. They just don't. There's no way to keep the dirt out of them. So these ones at least got boots on them. So I can't turn them too straight here because it's hitting the tires are crooked because it's hitting the cart that it's sitting on. I don't think I can. Nah, I can't get to pull forward. Anyway, they're on. They're good to go. All the cotter keys are in them. What else do you do on your birthday? We come out in the garage. It wasn't too bad today. It's supposed to get cold by next week, and do up a video. Make sure this. Yeah, we're still good. Anyway, if you got any information on this video, please like, share, subscribe, follow me on Instagram and on Facebook. Pictures, parts, projects, funny videos. Sometimes parts, depends on how advanced I get them in. Sometimes the parts have been sitting there for months and I just forgot all about them. Pictures, parts, projects, funny videos, drift girls, things, nature, screenshots, roadside finds, funny things happen at my job. Work at a Walmart, so you find weird stuff that happens. Sometimes I get it on film. Anyway, go check them, both of them out. One of them don't have an S on the back, so it's Eugene Backyard Repair. One of them has the S, one of them don't. Let's go check them out. Give it a thumbs up if you would, please. Give us a comment, even if it's just a happy birthday. Like I said, today is my birthday. Turned 53. I hope someday, move some stuff here. I can get enough subscribers where maybe I can just do this as a full-time job and get out of the grind of the retail. Anyway, I thank all the subscribers I have, and we're out of here. Peace! Not a bad looking machine. Not a bad looking machine. Go check out my other video. I should be posting that today, how she runs. And God bless. Have a great day.